Here I am, I'm working together some meatballs. I've got my meat, preferably a blend of beef, pork, and maybe some veal. I've got my seasonings in there, Italian seasoning. I've got panko breadcrumbs waiting for me there, and some salt and pepper. You know, I'm sweating some onions, some shallot, and some celery, and a little bit of Italian seasoning and parsley in there. Got my garlic set up here. I'll wait till this sweats a little bit more. So this is just softening it up a little bit so it doesn't get overcooked. I'll grate some of my Parmesan cheese into that mix too. And then when we're all said and done, I will got my crock pot on high here with some nice tomato, little pasta sauce. I like Rouse. That's a good standby. So it's on high, so this will probably make it in about 2 hours, 2.5 maybe. And I just wanted to let you know I'm pulling this together in good old China Lake, Maine. So that's the plan, and we're working through it. Before I add them into the meatloaf, I like to make a panade, which is mixing them with a little bit of milk, and that's going to help with the keeping the meatballs nice and tender. So it's just going to sit like this for a few minutes before I add it on. I grated my Parmesan in there, as you can see. I'm going to be adding a couple eggs. These are continuing to sweat. It's important to sweat them, get the moisture out of them and burn off a little bit, or else they'll sweat while they're in the meatballs cooking and kind of fall apart. Don't forget to add, when we're sweating these, add a little bit of olive oil in there to kind of help the saute. Sweat a bit. I just added in the garlic, so that's not going to be too long. Maybe a couple minutes. Let it get fragrant. Don't want to overcook it. You want the flavor of the garlic before it gets burnt. And I've started mixing my meat with the breadcrumbs and eggs, etc., and the seasonings. Don't want to overmix it. Just enough to get it all thoroughly incorporated. In a couple of minutes, you should be able to get your nose in there and smell the garlic as it's softening. I am about an hour on my crock pot set at high. I'm flipping them now. Get the other side. They seem to be holding their shape pretty well, which is good. And they're cooking in the sauce like this for this long amount of time. You know, the meat from the juices and flavor from the meat, I think, goes into the sauce, helps with the flavor. We are closing in to 2 hours, and the pasta is in the water now. About 11 minutes to al dente. And let's check on the meatballs, shall we? Oh yeah, they're looking good. Hope they're tasty. Chopping a bit of garlic now, because I think I'm gonna go a little bit with the aglio olio method here on the pasta when it's done. So we are at 12 minutes al dente. So we're going to drain this off. We are not going to rinse it in cold water because that will cool it down and that will take off too much of the water. We want to believe in a little bit of the concept of tears of the gods, where there's a little bit of the water left, the starchy water, is going to be in there. So there that is, as you can see. Now we're going to bring it back to the heat, stir in our garlic. And a little bit of the olive oil for that aglio olio base underneath it all. But it's still pretty moist because I didn't drain all of the water. olive oil, garlic. I think we're ready to plate it. What do you think, Kim?
Sounds good.
Well, there it is. Pasta with the homemade meatballs and Parmesan on the top.
Delicious.